Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Doctor. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic Friday and that you guys are getting ready to have a great weekend. In this video, we are going to be covering everything you know, or everything you need to know, that is, about raiding. Some of it is probably going to be regurgitated information. Some of it might be new for you, so make sure you go through the whole video. You're going to learn about the raid basics, you're going to learn about the general raid strategies, and then at the end we're going to be talking about specifically the chocolate flan shop and the token exchange and what you guys are going to be able to expect when we do get raids from now on. Coming later this weekend, we are specifically going to be talking chocolate flan strategies and counters in order to prepare you guys for next week, and we'll be talking a little bit about what Lucia's part in all of this is. Now, the first question you guys are probably asking yourselves is, why the hell should I raid? Why should I be shooting for the top? Why should I be grinding the hell out of this? Well, let me tell you, the Alexandrite Ring is a limited time piece of equipment. It does come back, though, when the chocolate flan raid does return to us, but it gives a wonderful accuracy plus 20 when you craft the aim version. It gives critical plus 15, accuracy plus 10 when you craft the critical version. You guys, this ring is so good. It is a UR classification ring, so just to keep that in mind, you are going to need 1,150 books in order to get a plus 5 version of this from the accessory tomes. Something to keep in mind, you are also going to need 63 recipes, so you are going to be needing to do a lot of farming, you guys, because you are probably going to want multiple copies of this depending on the situation. Personally, I'm going to want 3. You might even want more than that. Now, not only that, you also get a boatload of rewards, you guys. So you get 4 different rewards. You get your encounter reward. You get the compensation for participation. So just by showing up, even if you lose, you do get Valentine raid medals and gil. They're probably going to name them something else. It's probably not going to be Valentine raid medals. You get the subjugation reward, and then you get the ranking reward, you guys. So overall, you're going to get a shit ton of rewards and a lot of crafting materials. So you're definitely going to want to farm this. And at the end of this video, I will have a full list of what's in the shop for the chocolate flan shop. And let me tell you guys, it is going to be juicy. And if this is what we're going to be seeing in all of the raids to come, it should definitely make you excited anytime that you see a raid coming. Now, the raids operate just like Whimsy Shop and just like the Chocobo Fever. Now, it does pop up at the end of a mission. There's some misinformation out there that it does happen only on an exclusive mission. So, for example, if it was a Final Fantasy XIV raid, it would only pop on the Final Fantasy XIV missions. That is not true. It is actually exactly like Whimsy Shop, exactly like Chocobo Fever. It can be popped with skip tickets. It can be popped by just farming story missions. And when it does pop, it's going to come across your screen just like this. And it's going to let you know that the raid is available and you are ready to take it on. Now, of course, you are going to have the classic party options. You are going to be able to speed up. You are also going to see here in the upper right-hand corner that there's an orb counter very similar to arena orbs. And that's because you can actually get orb restorations. You can use your Visior to restore them. And you'll notice here in the lower right-hand corner, depending on your royal rank, you're going to have a different quantity of total raid orb restores, and the more you fight him, the more that this chocolate flan is going to be leveling up, you guys. Now, when you first jump into a chocolate flan raid event or any type of raid event, there's something to know, and that's that you can run the content in solo, in pairs, or in 4-mans. The rewards are better for the more people that are participating. And one thing to note, though, is that you don't want to just jump in because the rewards are better on 4-man and just do the 4-mans. There are actually missions that are tied specifically to single player and pair playing, so just be aware of that, and make sure whenever you are setting up your formation for raids that you do set up multiple characters. Don't just set up the one character like you might do in multi, because you could easily find yourself screwed or going into a pair setting and not having the full pair. While we're also talking about partying with friends, please don't be a pat and make sure you bring something that's a DPS. Don't bring a level 99 Mott. don't bring a level 99 Ayaka. Whenever I go through all of the raid videos, some of the best strategies that I'm seeing are most exclusively tied to DPS units. So you're going to be wanting to bring a DPS unit, and you're going to want to be bringing a DPS unit that's able to element chain with whoever is in the party of group that you're doing. So maybe you're going to set up a dark element chain room. Specifically for Chocolate Flan, you're probably going to set up a wind element chain room for Lucia or Yerma. So these are things that you're going to be wanting to look at and to be thinking about when you're thinking about who you're going to bring and how you are going to tackle this. Now, elemental chaining is never something we've really had to do in Global before. You've probably done it because you had to get an achievement for a mission. But the reason you're going to be needing to element chain is because the bosses are going to be leveling up substantially, you guys. So the bosses are going to level up as you kill them more, and you can see here just the difference between a level 1 Flan and a level 2 Flan is going to be 1500 HP or twice the amount of HP. Now, I don't know if it compounds on that every single level. I don't know if he gains 1500 HP every level. That would seem more accurate because it would make sense that a level, 90 Flan would have about 120,000 HP if that's really the challenge that we want. So that's why it's going to be so important, you guys, that we are elemental chaining and that we're actually listening to each other in the party finders. Now, it is also important that you tackle the lower level raids solo, and remember that total kills is also important. So you don't have to queue up for a 4-man. We are going to get rewards based on how many times as a global community we killed these Flans. So you are going to have to do solo missions anyway. If you want to level them up faster, just do the solo mission. Bust it out, you guys. With that, you guys, we are approaching a Diggs theory alert. Now, this is completely speculative, but in my research, I did come across a lot of information about party hosts receiving enhanced rewards and followers or higher level characters helping out lower level characters getting a reward for that. Now, one of my theories is that this could potentially be coming out with this update. I have no verification for that, except that when I go through all of the different pages for all of the information, they do mention it, and they do mention the party host receiving an enhanced reward. I know that's a feature that is already out in JP. What I can't figure out, though, is if it's been updated for the second Chocolate Flan event, or if it's from the original Chocolate Flan event. There is no edit history on Ultima, as far as I can tell, or Game 8. So for right now, it is a possible theory that we are going to be getting the host reward system here in the next update. Alright, you guys. So one of the most important things, as we've talked about, is going to be that elemental chaining. One of those things that's also going to be important is going to be able to play on the elemental weakness of the opponent. So just striking a basic elemental weakness is going to give you a 25% increase in damage. You can see here that the Chocolate Flan, thanks to Bismarck's data mine, he has been able to confirm that we are going to be getting the Chocolate Flan event. The Chocolate Flan here has negative 10% wind resistance. So whenever you're doing a wind attack, you're going to get an additional 25% wind damage on that if you're using wind units against him. So that's a 35% damage modification. If it's a magic spell, that's a 45% damage modification. If you're using Lucia, she has Earth Killer. If you're using the card, you have plus 20% Earth Killer. So there's a whole bunch of things to take in mind here. And one of the biggest things is make sure you're joining a party, make sure you're lining up the elemental chains. If you have wind units, it's a great opportunity to use them. Just a quick call out, Ayaka's Holy is not wind element, it is not going to chain, so you should not be bringing Ayakas. I do not fully hate Ayakas, you guys, but I do have to trash her whenever I get the opportunity. Now, you guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the shop rewards and just talk about, in general, what are the rewards we can expect back from raids that are coming out, and what are we going to be wanting to prioritize and plan for. And I think one of the most important things you're going to want to plan for is having about 10 million gil on hand for a raid. And the reason that I'm saying that is that you are going to be able to purchase skip tickets and chocobo tickets for about 1.3 mil every day. And, oh, sorry. Yeah, no, yeah, that's right. Maybe not. I don't know, you guys. I think it's probably 500k per day, so you're only going to need about 3.5 mil. But make sure you have that gil readily available. Over the course of the week, you're going to need about 3.5 mil in order to buy the skip tickets and the Chocobo Expedition tickets. Forgive me, you guys, I am an English major, I am not a math major, so that's going to be important. That's going to be every day. And of course, the most important items are going to be those Chocobo tickets and skip tickets. And then, of course, you also have the armor pots for 200,000. You have the limit break pots for 200,000. You're also going to get those eggs that are wonderful. So again, make sure you have a lot of gil, because that's going to be coming around, and the raid shop only lasts for a single week in JP. Something to think about there, because most of our shops last 2 weeks, or it goes a week after the event. As far as I can tell, the raid shop is only available the week of the raid. Now, I don't know if that's going to be true for us, but something to pay attention to. Make sure you're buying things and planning, because you might not get a chance to. So if you're getting ready this weekend, make sure you are farming gil, please. Finally, of course, we are going to get the token shop. And one of the great things about this token shop is that we are going to be able to get Alexandrite recipes from it. We're also going to be able to get shards for the Earth Killer card that's coming out. So this card is going to be particularly powerful against the Chocolate Flan, and in future raid events we are going to be getting shards as well. So this is going to be a great way to max out a card and to deal an additional 20% damage to the Chocolate Flan. We're also going to get medium NRG pots, you guys, so we're going to get 5 of those a day for only 100 tokens, which is incredible, you guys. We're also going to be getting Azure Spheres, and I think this is fantastic. I also think what's equally fantastic is we're getting 2 Rainbow Fragments of Thought. We're not going to be getting just 1. So this is actually an upgrade. Usually you would think we would only get 1, but getting 2 makes it even better. So overall, you guys, that's kind of the summary of the rewards. We do get a certain tier of rewards depending on how many times we kill the enemy, and we also get rewards based off of an arena tiered structure. So you are going to be able to get rewards based on how many times you killed the monster and how many points you developed. And that's going to be specifically Visior and hammers that you're going to get as a reward back. So something to think about there as well. We are at the end of the video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and do remember, if you're going to be buying Visior, that you do use my Amazon affiliate link and purchase Amazon coins through there. It does donate 10% back to me and is one of the best ways to support me without directly donating to me. And you guys, make sure you come hang out on our Discord. We are a pretty chill community. We are pretty cool. Make sure you drop a comment in the YouTube channels. I do read all of the YouTube comments. And, you know, you guys, don't be afraid to hop on and just whisper me. I am pretty accessible. I'm not crazy yet, so make sure you come in, say hi, come check out the stream, look at the stream schedule, and just overall, have a good day, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I hope to see some of you guys this weekend.